Hello everybody and welcome to Shadowcraft's Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In this episode we're going to be delving into the Fire Temple. Now I do want to take just a little bit of time in order to say I apologize to everyone because it's been so long since I've taken one of these out. My two people who watch this series. But I do apologize it took so long to get this out. I have been sick, I've been working, I've just been busy, and I've been lazy. I've been doing a lot of other things with my time, so not that this is unimportant to me or anything, but it's just I've had this recorded for about 2 weeks yet. I just haven't wanted to narrate it, so but I do want to get this out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. I went ahead and checked this chest because I want to see what was in here, but it turned out to be like 50 rupees, so definitely worth a bomb, you know. But yeah, we're gonna be going into the Fire Temple, which is the second of the adult temples, where we're going to be meeting a very familiar Fire Sage face. Face of the Fire Sage. But, I just wanted to talk a little bit about a movie that I went to see, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It has to be, like, the best Marvel movie I've ever seen in my life. Funnier than the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it's a really good movie. I would definitely recommend everybody to go see that movie if you haven't seen it yet, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I know I don't get promoted by them or anything. I haven't, received any money or anything like that. I'm just saying it because I think it's a really, really good movie and you should definitely check it out. But, as far as this, Let's Play goes, it's mainly just me going into the Fire Temple. I'm going to end it off, after getting one of the gold skulltulas, but it's going to be about halfway through. We're going to be breaking this down into 2 different parts. First part being the first half of the Fire Temple, second part being the part with the boss battle. And, what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to stop this kid who's just, like, flying around completely like a madman. It's like that big one that we had to stop for the bomb bag, but he's super fast. You can stop him just about anywhere. And, I believe I get him there. That's a good little trick there, is if you can get him to stop so he won't run into you, he might stop to where the bomb can stop him. How could you do this to me? Ganondorf, you're one of Ganondorf's servants. Hear me tremble, I am Link, hero of the Gorons. Here, I'm just trying to get him to speak to me, because you need to talk to him to get a pretty cool item. Your name is also Link? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero Link. My dad is Darunia. Do you remember him? Dad named me Link after you because you're so brave. It's a cool name. I really like it. Link, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend Link of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this, but please help everyone. My dad Darunia went to the Fire Temple. A dragon is inside. If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. Boo-hoo-hoo. You'd better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe he will calm down if you talk to him. What do you want to talk to him about? About the Gorons. Boo-hoo. You'd better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe he will... Well, see, he repeats it, so if you don't ask about the dragon first for some reason... Yeah, I don't know what kind of a puzzle that is. You have to ask for the dragon first. A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it, just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know because my dad is a descendant of the hero. Boo-hoo. You'd better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe he will come. Well, why am I having to repeat myself here? What do you want to ask him about? Gorons. See, now you can ask him about the Gorons because you've already asked about the dragon. Everybody was taken to the Fire Temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has received Volvagia, or revived Volvagia. Holy crap, how did I mess that up? As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the Fire Temple all by himself to try to save everyone. Please help, Link. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. And there we go, we get our first clothing change of the game. And after this, there's literally no reason to go back to green. I mean, people sometimes do it for nostalgia, I guess, but like you can just stay in the red or you can stay in the blue. There's no need to go back to the green, guys. The green literally does nothing for you, so I probably won't be changing back. After this temple, I don't know if we're able to do the big Goron sword quest, but I definitely want to do a side quest line because we've been doing temples back to back, so I definitely want to go into side quest. But here we found our gold Skulltula that we missed way earlier. I could have got this a long time ago. But yeah, so it's just hanging on the back of the little, I guess, balcony. I don't know what you would call it. Pavilion? I don't know. But it's hanging, basically. And yeah, you can just get a gold Skulltula from there. Now, we're actually going to be going into the fire temple here, and it's really cool that the fire temple is actually behind Darunia's room, believe it or not. It's really, really weird that it would be hidden back there. So we just moved the stone like we do any other, you know, block. And I don't know if that was a Goron that I moved, a Goron statue, but here, if you just want to get over here, all you have to do is shoot your hook shot over it. It's pretty simple. And as I mentioned before, guys, this is the farthest I've ever made it in the game. Yeah, I've already beat the Lost Woods, so I'm already farther than I've ever been in this game. And I just want to thank everyone who's been watching the series. You know, it hasn't been a lot of people, but I do appreciate every single one of you that are watching the series. Because it's a milestone for me, being able to do this. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the bolero fire. This is a really, really cool song. Like, it hits pretty hard, I guess. Probably the hardest sounding song of the game, I guess. And it's still pretty light, but yeah. You'll hear what I'm talking about by it being hard. It's a snare. Dum, 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 dum. Pretty beautiful song. The song that I have playing in my outro, however, is the one you get in the Forest Temple. It's a pretty good one. I believe it's called the Minuet of the Forest. Yeah, it's pretty nice song. Link, I'll see you again. Who is this mysterious person? She's wearing the symbol for the Mask of Truth. And all that stuff, and the sheiks. So here now, it's time for us to get another heart piece. There are 2 heart pieces to get in this area. One I got, you can see over on the left. Whenever I was a kid, I went up there and got that one. You remember that? I could have burned up, but I went ahead and took the risk and got it as a kid. And I think you should too. I don't think it's not that much of a risk. But right here, I'm just trying to find out what the Prelude of Light is, so I can go back, become a kid, plant a bean, come back as an adult, grab a heart. And it's just a long process, but we're just going to skip through most of it. So here, all you have to do is plant a bean. I did forget, however, to put bugs into it, so I'll have to come back here as a kid again, because I have to put bugs into this in order to get a gold Skulltula. I completely forgot about it. So yeah, next episode's gonna be, well, it won't be next episode, but the next episode after next will be pretty annoying because I'll have to become a kid and all this stuff just to get a gold Skulltula. It's not even a heart, because I already got the heart in this episode. But tell me what you guys think about my new mic, about the new setup and everything. Be sure to comment down below. I know, like, it's asking a lot for you guys to comment, but if you could, I appreciate the feedback so much when you do comment on the videos. You know, comment if you like watching this kind of stuff, or if you just think I should go back to my old stuff, or, you know, what kind of stuff do you like guys love watching for me. I need feedback from you guys. So I do appreciate anything I get from you. And it is time for us to enter the flames. We are going into... We are now going into the fire temple. So if you notice, there's fire keys all around me, and these guys will attack you. They're just dicks. So I like to just go ahead and avoid them. And there we go. There's our buddy Darunia. Oh, Link, you've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain. Again, he has revived the evil ancient dragon, Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead and try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. I think my accent's a little bit different than it was whenever I first met this guy. While I'm trying to deal with that dragon, please save my people. The prisoner cells are the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. If I sound a little bit weird, guys, I am getting over strep. I had allergies that manifested and then turned into strep throat, so if I sound a little bit weird, maybe because of that. And here is our first key of the dungeon, and each of these gorons is actually going to say something different, but if you pay attention, they give us hints as to what's going to happen later in the dungeon. So they're important to realize. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. Now, I don't know if it's this or not, but there was chanting that was banned. It was like singing about Allah and stuff like that, and it was like a Muslim chant. I don't know if they kept it in or not. This might be it. I don't know if this is the one I'm hearing or not, though. I mean, maybe since it's an emulator, they kept it that way, but I really don't know. But I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it sounds very ancient, as it would be in a fire temple. So we unlocked our first gate, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna turn to the left, yeah, and we're just gonna run all the way over here to free another Goron prisoner. We need to get, I believe, 2 keys before we can exit this room. And as you notice above me, there's a Song of Time block, meaning that we have to play the Song of Time in order to move past, or to jump up onto it. So we're gonna need to remember that, because this is a way for us to, I believe, get another key. So just pay attention to that, guys. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. So that's letting us know about a secret hidden area, and special crop just refers to bombs or bomb flowers. But you know, we're adults now. We're probably just gonna use bombs. And here we meet a new enemy. It's literally just tiles that fly around, and if you just use your shield, they'll just run into it, and they won't be hurt at all. But the enemy that is like the enemy of your nightmares is the next one coming up, which is called a like, and these will actually steal your items, so you have to kill them before they take it. And I think I have like a close call here, or maybe it's a second like, but I have a really close call, and he almost steals my items. It's like, yeah, I think it's the next like actually. Boom, and I believe we get, I think that's our second gold skull of the game, or the evening. That might be the first. But, so the light actually gives us a lot of money, which is good, because we didn't have a full wallet, and we need a full wallet. We spent a lot of money on minigames, and there will be minigames in the future, so we're going to need money for those. And, knowing me, I'll probably spend all my money on the minigames, because I'm horrible at this game. So if you notice, you can run for a very, very long duration with this red tunic on. That's, yeah, it's not just heat resistant, it's like heat impervious basically. You can run for a really long time on lava. Like, that's insane. But yeah, we're just trying to run across the other side of the room. And you remember, if you remember, there was a goron that told us that walls will sound different if they're hollow from behind. And see, yeah, it sounds different, so we drop our bomb here. And also, you can tell it's a hidden door. It's different in color and everything, so. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the goron special crop to do the job. So that's letting us know about another thing. We'll have to use the same method, basically, later in the game, so just be aware of that, guys. And here, I think it just sits still for a second for some reason. I didn't want to edit it out. I didn't do that much editing in this one because I wanted to get the video out, and I knew if I edited, it would just take a little while longer. So I just basically cropped it down to the smallest amount of editing that I possibly could, or else I would have cut that little tiny clip out as well of me standing there. I think I was getting a drink of water or something. Here, I'm just trying to find out where to go. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because I watched a video on this beforehand. So I was trying to remember off the top of my head where to go, but I remember you just have to go back through this door. And boom, first key used. Well, I guess we already used one key, but first of the two keys that we just got, I don't really ever know what to say during these dungeons. Like, what do I say when I'm climbing the grate? I don't know what to talk about exactly. It'd be easier if I had somebody to interact with, I guess. But, I don't know, I'm awkward. And I cannot seem to stay on this fence, apparently. But, yeah, so if you push this block off, you wind up getting, like a rocket boost, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's really cool. I wish, like, we had this in real life, like, a little ride you could ride or something like that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired, guys. My commentary is really retarded. And I know I just triggered a bunch of people by saying retarded, but I'm not going to apologize. And these, I believe, are called torch slugs. Basically, when you hit them, they stop. They basically just freeze up, and they're like, "Oh no, what do I do?" And then you can attack them again. But they drop these magic jars, which is good if you want to refill your magic meter. So if you use like Furor's Wind in the dungeon, you can fill it back up with these guys. And here is, I believe, this is one of those that they were talking about. The Goron said you can use the special crop in order to set it off, and so this is, I believe, where we're gonna have to use that. Yeah, I don't know why I ran all the way over there. I was kind of confused in this one. I feel like the water temple is going to be such a hard one to do that I'm just going to be pretty confused the whole time. Yeah, and that's a fail right there. And now we are in one of the most annoying parts of this dungeon that I found is these huge boulders just rolling around. It was ridiculous getting through them, and I have to come in this place multiple times. We are going to be using Furor's Wind throughout this dungeon. You'll see, I believe, in the next episode where we'll be using it. But it does come in handy, guys. You need to get Furor's Wind. It's such a handy spell. Even more handy than Inspire. More handy than the whatever Wisdom one it is. I can't remember. Makes you look like Zelda off Smash Brothers. I can't remember even what that one just protects you from like enemy attacks or something. It's a completely stupid, useless spell. But Furor's Wind is by far the most useful magic spell because of how much time it can save you. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Goron special crop, you can break it. So that's letting you know that you can get behind these doors basically with the bombs. Yeah, now you see why I hate this portion of the game right here. I just keep running into the boulder because I'm really horrible at like mechanically moving with Link. I don't know why. Yeah, and I placed the bomb in the wrong spot, like a dork. And look at that. I thought I was gonna get hit again. But yeah, here's a hidden gold skull, and I actually applaud this hiding of the gold skull. I would have never thought to look here. I know that they gave us the hint for hitting swords against the walls, but why would you think to hit it there? It's not even a different color or anything. So, I do think that was a really good hiding spot for Gold Skull's Hollow. And we are just flying through this dungeon. I believe it only takes us 35-40 minutes with the boss fight to beat this dungeon. Not too bad at all for a dungeon in Zelda game. I remember these being way harder. Well, I mean, I remember at least the kids ones being harder, which the kids ones look like the easiest thing ever now, because I've done more of the adult ones. I completely forgot to read what he said. Wow, I am horrible. If you want to know what he said, guys, just go back in the thing. He probably said something about the Scarecrow song, I bet, though. About like reaching places high, you can play a song. Oh my goodness, I keep getting hit by that. And we used another key. Now here there is actually two doors, and so what we have to do is we have to open one by shooting this eye. Of course, we saw this in the Deku Tree. It was when we first saw this puzzle. Now you want to walk really careful here, because if you fall down, you're gonna fall back to like the beginning, and you're gonna have to walk all the way over here. It's the longest trip ever. Don't fall. And I believe my brother comes in here when I'm doing this part. But so if I stop, then you know why. But I don't know if I stopped or not. I can't remember. But I believe my brother comes in here to talk to me about the game when we're at this point. I wish I could do these commentaries live because I'd have more stuff to say, but my mic messes up if I do that. But yeah, we got the map. We do try to get the map and the compass in every single dungeon we do. It's not exactly necessary, but we do try to get it because we're more of a completionist. And when you jump onto this, the fires come up. So we're definitely in the flames now. You just want to run over here. Just run as fast as possible. You don't have to. You can get caught by the fire and it will damage you. But what I do is I believe I just come over to the right. Yeah. Stock up on a little heart. Because you know me, I'm constantly being damaged by crap. Almost dead every time. And here we go. Yeah, oh, so it won't be in part 2. It will be in part 1. We're going to use Furor's Wind here because we're going to have to come back to this exact area. So Furor's Wind will save us a lot of time. And if you're not familiar with what Furor's Wind does, it basically puts down a warp point, and then you can warp back to this point sometime later into the dungeon. Get this torch slug out of the way so it doesn't knock me off. Like, that's one reason you would use Aurora's Wind, is if you get knocked off. Alright, Navi, what the hell do you want? Maybe I don't answer her. I thought I did. I'm pretty sure if you do, it just says something like, this floor is cracked or something like that. And you already broke it, so it's like pretty funny. Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of the Goron special crop. That's all I have to tell you. And I don't even use the Goron special crop on these enemies. I know what he's talking about. They're very annoying enemies. But I don't believe I use Goron special crop on that. And yeah, you just have to climb back up here. You could use Aurora's Wind there. I don't want to waste the magic. There's completely no reason to. It's not that far of a climb. But here is where you have to start jumping and everything, and of course I fall off. So, good thing I didn't waste the magic, because I have to warp up to my point. So this is one reason, guys, you have to put the point there, because you could fall, or you might need it for just later to do a shortcut back to this area, because this is kind of a focal point of this dungeon, is this area. So you do need to be able to get back up here quick. So I just go ahead and put the Aurora's Wind here, because I forgot that I didn't have one down, so I just put it back here. And here, hopefully I will not fall off this time. Perfect. I'm just trying to get my camera angle lined up. The camera angles are really funky in this game. You know, I'm thinking for the next Let's Play, I might do Assassin's Creed or something. That's one of my favorite games. But, I mean, there's so many different games that I want to do, like Resident Evil, Assassin's Creed, Super Mario Sunshine, the other Zelda games like Wind Waker. I want to do, like, all these different games, man. Like, oh my goodness. I can't even name all of them right now, but there's so many different games I want to do. Like, I want to do BioShock probably. I mean, so many games. Like, I don't even know what to say here. But we're on our way to get this other Goron. He's actually kind of hidden in the corner here. I'm trying to think about all the other games I would want to do Let's Plays on. Like Pokemon Red as well, or Pokemon Blue, something like that as well. I like all these old games, and what else would I want to do? I don't know. I kind of feel like Assassin's Creed would be really good, though. And I mean, when the new Elder Scrolls comes out, I definitely want to do that as well. So I mean, I have a lot of stuff planned for you guys. You should just be ready, because as soon as this Let's Play is out, you know, off and done, I'll be probably doing Assassin's Creed or something like that. It might be more interesting to some of the younger fans that watch this that maybe don't know anything about Legend of Zelda, but you know about Assassin's Creed. It might be more entertaining for you to watch. Holy voice crack. Boom, we gotta pull out our hook shot because we are about to do what the Goron told us about, which is the Scarecrow song. We need to move our way up here. See, I did just A, up, and for some reason it didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. here you're gonna see a fail. I decided to leave it in because I don't know, I'm kind of a noob, and you're gonna see that here. I did not realize I was gonna jump into a completely closed pit, and boom, I have to use Furor's Wind again. So good thing that I put that down, because I would have had to walk around so many times. It would have been ridiculously annoying. All right. And now I gotta pull out my ocarina again. So, yeah, the fails are real on this YouTube channel. I do not cease to fail whenever I'm doing Let's Plays. I don't know why, but I guess I just play worse when I'm doing Let's Plays. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's just what I'm doing Ocarina of Time, because I haven't really done any other Let's Plays yet. But yeah, we are into a little secret room here, and the reason we're coming in here is, I believe, solely for a gold Skulltula and a little chest full of rupees. But boom, there's the gold Skulltula. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. And I just want to check. So we're at 57 gold Skulltulas. I believe I should have 58 by now, because I should have the one from the outside of the fire temple, but I failed, of course. Might actually supposed to have 59 or 60. I don't know. There's probably a bunch that I've missed. I'll have to go back and look through to see what I missed. I'll probably, like, before I defeat Ganon, have to go back and get, like, heart pieces and gold Skulltulas that I just missed throughout the series, because I'm so bad at it. But this is going to be the last gold Skulltula of the episode. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.